Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, and it's time for another reaction. And, I know it's been a while, sorry about that. January ended up just not being a very good month for me. I wanted to record stuff, there was lots of stuff that I really wanted to get to that came out, but, I didn't really end up with many Saturdays where I could have recorded, because to remind everyone, I've said it a lot of times now, but I pretty much do everything on Saturday in terms of actually recording videos. I mean, I edit stuff as I release it, but in terms of actually recording the videos, it all happens on Saturday, unless there's something that is just powerful enough to convince me to record it right like that night. Then I'll do a special nighttime recording session. But other than that, I save it all for Saturday. And as it turns out, in January, pretty much all my Saturdays ended up being a no-go. I mean, I had other stuff going on where I couldn't have recorded even if I wanted to. There were only 2 out of the 5 Saturdays where I was free, and one of them we had Hollow Myth outfits being revealed, and that kind of ended up taking priority, sadly, until we had the song release come out, and then because of that I was able to at least record those 2 videos that did come out, which was the Hollow Myth original and then the Ocho Kino cover. I didn't have another free Saturday until last week, and unfortunately I was not able to convince myself to record anything on that day. And the reason, to be honest with everyone, is just because I kind of psyched myself out. I have the next 2 reaction requests on my reaction request list are both over an hour, and I don't really enjoy the long recording sessions very much, or at least the long single video recording sessions. I mean, obviously on Saturday it's always going to be at least a kind of long recording session if I record multiple things. But the longer videos, where it's just one thing the whole way through, that kind of drains me a bit. And I had 2 of those back to back, and it had nothing to do with the content of those requests, just the length. Just the length kind of had me dreading it. It was just sort of bad fortune that they were both back-to-back, 2 that were over an hour, because I don't regret having the reaction requests open for longer videos. It's just the bad fortune of having the 2 back-to-back over an hour that had me kind of dreading my next recording session. But luckily, this week, we had this come out. This is Q from Calliope and Gura, and this has basically infinite power to get me in this chair and convince me to do whatever. And I actually saved it. This is actually the last thing I'm recording today. I've actually recorded those reaction requests already, and also a bunch of other stuff that I wanted to get to in January but wasn't able to, including Mume's new song, Bei's new cover, and the EP that Iris put out. So that's all recorded, and I saved this for last as my treat for actually getting work done, and yeah, that kind of tells you just how much I really am dying to see this, that I'm using it to motivate myself in such a weird way. But this is an original song from Calliope and Gura, and that is hype. Their cover of King was amazing, and these are my 2 favorite VTubers. So, them doing an original is great. And, they're my favorite streamers, but they're also just, in terms of musical talent, both amazing. Gura's voice is so good, and it's kind of underutilized. She doesn't sing enough, I feel. Callie, on the other end, does put out a lot of music, but it's all just so good that every time she puts out a song, it's always really, really exciting. And I'm just hyped for this. This is actually only the 2nd Gura original, technically, so extra reason to be hype, and just the collab aspect. And if that wasn't enough, this is apparently fully animated, or at least mostly animated, by a respected animator, who I don't remember the name of at the moment, but I think they worked on some games. It's the person who did the River City Girls, right? And other stuff, KU. And this producer is also someone who I've heard of before, who's done a lot of big tracks, so that's also exciting. And I don't know who Rockwell is. Riguruma sounds familiar. They've done other videos for Hololive. But yeah, I am hyped for this. This sounds like it's going to be amazing. I mean, I haven't heard any of the song at all. Actually, I say sounds like, but I haven't heard any of the sound. I don't know what this sounds like at all. But just in terms of everyone involved, I can't imagine this is not going to be amazing. and also the fact that it has 1.5 million views already, even though this only came out 2 days ago, is also another good sign that this is going to be all kinds of excellent. So hype levels kind of through the roof on this one. Kind of sad that it's only 2.5 minutes, but I feel like it's going to be 2.5 minutes well spent. So let's go ahead and get it started. I'm actually kind of nervous to play it. I mean, as much as I want to hear it, like, am I prepared? Am I actually ready for a Calliope Gura original? Let's do it. Do I need it? Oh, auto-generated, no. Yep! Oh, wow. No, I was distracted. Let's pull it back. Look at those feet. Love the outfit. Callie looks good with a sword. I'm a bit surprised we don't have English translations for this animation. Yeah, this animation is already amazing. And the shrimp army. Shrimps versus deadbeats. And Gura has a gun? Okay. I guess, no more trident, huh? Although I guess Callie's thrown in her scythe for a katana. I'm gonna have to play this at least another time. Gura sounds great. Oh, there we go. Let it flow, Callie. Yeah, this is a lot to take in. I think I'm kind of overloaded. Like, I don't even know what to focus on. But it is, oh god, wow, this is this animation is too good. Okay, I have a complaint. Gura is wearing pants, out of character. Unacceptable. Oh. Did we decide to team up now? Ara? Okay, let's play that again immediately. Stupid ad. No, 15 seconds so I don't have... give me a shorter ad if you're gonna have one. Okay, no.
Why doesn't every home in the US have solar panels? The number one reason is not about sunlight, weather...
Good. Play it again. This time I'm gonna try and probably say less so I can take it all in.
Your thought and gratitude. We're mad at you, so grab a few defenses. You'll be glad you're screwed. But if I fight with you, we can waste some time. His rices go around the Amazon line. No place to run, don't you ever hide. Only time I wanna see you down is on your knees on the side. Don't bite the hand that feeds you if it's holding a knife. Still got your tongue tied, guess you better give me your life.
Yeah, this is just so cool. The little shrimps are adorable. I really like this part.
Give you a kiss goodnight. I pray your stockings got bites. Talking shit, you only exist to get pissed at fights. Sober notion, what you gonna say now? Tired of the ones that are running the game. And there's no escape, you the boss, no cash tape for that monster. It's over for you.
And this animation is beautiful. Wish it was longer. I do. Yeah, that was amazing. Like, wow. Great song. Different feel to it. It does kind of feel like a proper follow-up to the King cover. Somehow. Like, I know it's a different producer, and this one is actually their song. But they really did they left their imprint on King, I feel like. Callie and Gura. And, somehow this feels like a sequel, and I know the Q does kind of stand for Queen. She did. I did watch the soda collab, the soda cans, where they talked a little bit about the song. Yeah, I know it's for the Q is for Queen, and yeah, it does. It really sounds cool. It's got a really cool sound to it, and
you'll be glad you screwed. What if I with you? We can waste some time. His rice go around the Amazon line. Place to run, did you ever hide? Only time I
just a very nice collab. The chorus is super catchy. And the sound, just those vocalizations. I mean, they did say during that collab that it wasn't a very deep song, and I can kind of see that. It is mostly just style and cool, from what I gather. I mean, maybe there's more to the lyrics. I'll have to take them in a bit better. But I can kind of get that sense that it is more about just how, like, awesome it is. And of course, it doesn't help that there are a lot of Japanese lyrics, and I don't know anything about what that's about. But yeah, from what I can gather here, yeah, maybe it isn't the deepest song that Callie's put out, but I don't think it's not really aspiring to be. It's just really all about being badass. And it does that so well. They both come across as just really cool. Callie's rap is I mean, well, it's Callie rap, so of course. And Gura. Gura sounds just really, really awesome too. And like this part. Just the sort of rhythmic. I mean, it's not really like showing off her true vocal power, because Gura does have that amazing voice that really comes through on like the softer songs actually. But and this obviously is completely different from that, but this does like show the Gura edge, I mean, just as well as Reflect, honestly. And yeah, her parts sound amazing. It is interesting that Gura still seems to be mostly avoiding releasing. I know she had that cover that was in English. Never mind. But for her originals, still sticking to the Japanese lyrics, which is kind of an interesting choice. Because the Japanese lyrics were by the producer, right? Yeah, it was split, so I assume that Callie did the English, her rap, and the producer did all of Gura's part. Yeah, interesting choice there, but I think it worked. I mean, the song sounded cool. It sounded like they were on the same page. Even if one was in English and one was in Japanese, I think the back and forth worked quite well. And it was just so cool. And the animation just... This is one of the stylish and coolest videos, this here. Gotta love the action shot. Wow. Yeah, that was so good. That video. Yeah, you guys all did amazing. And there's Merryweather Comics, another collaborator of Callie's. Yeah, 1 million, definitely well deserved. Hope to see those numbers continue to climb, which I imagine they will, because people are going to be returning to this. And new people will be finding this. This is a video. This is a Hololive video that you share with people, even if they're not into Hololive. This is one where, like, people will just see this and think it's cool. Because it is. It's just completely cool. And it's going to be hard to convince you otherwise. Yeah, the visuals are amazing. Is comparing it to King. Yeah, Gura's voice, even though it is so like badass and threatening, is still just very cute in the song. That's another thing. Like, she's both at the same time. But that's just Gura for you. Edgy Gura is adorable. That is kind of interesting, but I think Gura likes singing in Japanese. She likes, like, kind of mimicking the sounds, and even though she doesn't understand maybe what she's saying, I think she does feel quite comfortable singing in the language. And Callie, at the same time, is rather self-conscious about her Japanese, even though she's pretty good from most accounts. She understands her own limitations, though, and because of that, she maybe tries to avoid it. Which is fair. Yeah. Yeah, this was cool. This was a very, very cool song. And I hope these two do more together, because, I mean, they're a good combination. I mean, this and King have just proved it. So I'd love to see more from the Bone Bros and see what else they can do. Yeah, just individually, I want to see more from them as well. Like, I want to see more Callie music, and I want to see more Gura music. They're both just incredible artists, and this is true testament to that. So, yeah. Really, really loved this song, and I don't think I have anything else to say. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.